Hey everyone, it's me, Stagger. I'm going to be playing slash showing you guys a game that isn't really talked about or heard of. It actually kind of has a sequel, I guess. I don't fully know if it is a sequel or not, but whatever the case is, like Tamagotchi, but except you can do battles in it. The first game. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I closed the folder for it. Why isn't it? Oh, okay, sorry about that. Anyway, first game is called Kandume Monsters, and there are actually two versions of it. There's Kandume Monsters, the original, and there's also Kandume Monsters Parfait. Kandume Monsters Parfait is actually an enhanced port of Monsters, but essentially they're both the same exact game. Though Kandume Monsters Parfait actually has a lot more monsters in there. Not only that, but it also tends to be a little bit. Well, it's actually a lot more difficult than Kandume Monsters. I actually did test these. I did actually start a save file and played it a little bit, whatnot, because there are some because actually when I was testing the game it was time sensitive, which honestly really irritated me, so it was not really suited for it's not really suited for anyone that is a night owl. um, so essentially I kind of had to cheat the system and change the real-time clock so that way it would believe that it is 10 a.m instead of 11:39 p.m. or 23:39. So, yeah. There's also a somewhat sequel called Gem Monster, aka Little Monster, which was actually released to the US. But first, I'm just gonna go ahead and show off Kandume Monster. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Like I said before, this game is barely mentioned. There's only one playthrough of Little Monster that I can find, and there are also some gameplay videos on Gem Monster. There is actually a full Let's Play on there in Japanese. However, for Kandume Monster, I can only find one video involving it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and show you Kandume Monster first. As soon as it loads. So we can continue, we can start a new game, or we can look at what this is. Oh yeah, this is also like the play test, sound test, whatnot. You can also like see your little every single monster that there is out there, and all of them just look super adorable. And I would have to say this would be the perfect magic because look how cute that is. You can also see their attacks and whatnot, play BGM and whatever. But we're more interested in the game. So essentially, like when you start, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and reset. I'm gonna be save stating though, just for time reasons. But yeah, essentially though, they really want you to make sure that you feel for this pet. I mean, just look at this scene right here. He's crying and there's like sad music. Are you sure you want to start a new game? And then just sayonara. Just so slow and it really wants to make you feel bad because you want to be attached to this guy. Alright, so essentially it's 2015. It is December 13th last time I checked. And we're just going to pretend it's 10 a.m. So essentially every single monster is actually inside a can, as you can see from here. So essentially the one that I had was from this paw one. Let's choose a different one just because. Let's choose this one. And it's, yeah, okay, there we go. So that's our little monster right there. It's in a nice little can. and it hides in this little cave here. And for this guy to explain some rules about the monster and blah blah blah. It's, I don't know. It's there's a lot of dialogue that I can't read, unfortunately. And we get to name our monster, but because I have no idea what it's going to be looking like when it comes out of the can, I got to give it a neutral / universal name. So what I'm going to be calling this guy is, I guess... Actually, I'm just going to call it by the one I called it in the Parfait version, which is Pax, which, if you don't know, is Latin for freedom. Anyway, because, you know, once it comes out of the can, it's pretty much free. So yeah, it's very happy about the name, so let's go ahead and feed it some food here real fast. See, does it like? Yep, it likes it. Alright, so let's see if it likes a carrot. Yeah, it likes carrots. Awesome. And now we play the waiting game where it hatches. There we go. Or at least comes out of its can. And we get this adorable little guy. Okay, so now with it out of the can, we can actually go ahead and do stuff like play games with it. Even have this little ball here. Woohoo! You can also interact with it, sort of. I tried to figure out how to play this game, but I honestly don't know how to. Anyway, this gives it its stats right here. Yeah, pretty much. You can also get to see some animations and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and move around. These areas are restricted for now. The middle is, of course, our home. And so the only place we can really go to is the city. So, as you can see from down here, we're able to move around these areas here. Let's first move to this area right here. I don't think I have actually been to this. Oh yeah, I remember this now. I don't fully understand this at all, but I think it's just like supposed to be for like the days of the week or whatever. And I'm actually surprised they actually got the reference to how days of the week are set. Oh no, I guess I'm wrong. But yeah, there's Saturn Day and then there's Earth Day. There's also Mars Day and whatnot. And then when they end it, it's just, he gets sad. I don't understand. Anyway, we'll go to this one later. Let's go up to this pretty fountain here. And we have another choice we can go. We can go this way, which is a racing course, which I don't fully know how to enter. But I have to imagine that you'll be needing... Oh, wait, you need 1 coin. Okay, I see. 1 coin to enter into a race. And then over here is a tent. And this tent is basically where you get coins. There's sad music playing, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to fast forward through this. Basically, she can't really perform a good show for one reason or another. Blah blah blah. And so essentially this is what she wants you to do. You know, try to impress the audience and whatnot. But as you can see, she's a complete flop. So she asks you if you can try to get the audience attention, and she'll even pay you for it. However, because we're pretty much inexperienced as an acrobat, this is the best we can do. And we only get 1 coin for it. I won't fast forward for the next one, just to show you what it's like. Okay, now we're gonna do one more. Okay. So now, about that one area, for over here, this is a gem pond, which basically allows us to get certain moves for our deck. And so let's go back home. And now we go to the little stack here. As we can see here, this is our deck. Deck is basically how you do battles here. You can see that we kind of have this klutzy move right here. But we also have some other moves that do some damage. Unfortunately, because I can't read Japanese, I can't really read all of them, nor understand, excuse me, any of it. So, but essentially though, these are our way of battle. So I'm just gonna go ahead and load state, so that way I can have my little buddy back, my little buddy Ushio. Anyway, so let's go ahead and whoops, didn't mean to go here. Let's go over here, the big city. Now I did a few battles before, so yeah, this is actually the biggest thing of battles, or this is actually the biggest thing of the game here. Not only do you get to raise a little guy, but a little monster, but you can also do battle with other monsters. He who lives in a glass house, don't throw stones. Anyway, I don't know. Essentially, the battle scenes are actually quite long, and there are some like weaknesses as well that you can do and whatnot. The battle situation is actually a bit complex, and essentially, yeah, the battle system is actually pretty complex in this game, which is kind of surprising because the entirety of the game is about raising a little monster. And this is actually just a little fun mini game, just to, I don't know, just to play around with and whatnot. But I am pretty underleveled at the moment, and plus my deck is actually pretty bad. So essentially, I'm pretty much going to be failing this round. There's not much I can really do in terms of full out damage or full out heals for that matter, because that is something I kind of really need at the moment, just heals. Come on, heal. Did I get a heal ball? A heal gem, come on. Yes! Perfect! Alright. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, as you can see, the battle sequences are quite long. And if you're to fail a battle sequence, things can actually get quite tense. It's not only is this like drawn on, this scene is pretty drawn on for quite a while. It makes matters worse when it gets like this scene with this very tense music, and you don't know what you can't read anything, and you feel like you're about to lose your little buddy here. You must do something quickly. What should I do? What does this do? Oh crap! Oh my gosh. Okay, the situation's not getting any better. Okay, there's one last... Oh, wait. Is he okay? Oh, thank goodness he's okay. I'll feed you something, little guy. You're not hungry, aren't you? Alright. Well, I'm glad to see that you're okay. And then, like I said, the Parfait version is actually a little bit more advanced. You can see it actually has their logo this time. And although I will admit that the scrolling through these options are quite annoying, but essentially the first two are the same thing, continue, delete. But now we have some more options. That does nothing. Like these mini games here. This is just saying select speed or game speed. Actually, that's exactly what it says. And if you choose fast, and essentially this is just a little puzzle game here. As you can see, like some of these tiles actually change shape, and that's essentially supposed to be the difficulty. But with no time limit, honestly, this mini game is kind of a cakewalk. But I guess this is really just a nice addition. But really, this mini game doesn't really do anything in terms of, helping out your monster or whatever. There's even a little monster on the side just for show. But honestly, this game doesn't really do anything to you. And the monsters do change depending on the speed of this mini game. So yeah, you can just press start to exit. So yeah, let's continue. And there's Pax right there. Let's go ahead and look at our loot here. Yeah. We're definitely going to be needing a lot more attacking moves. Unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, this is a little bit more of an advanced port of the game. Loading time is much faster. Coloration is a lot better too. Oh, you're not hungry? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, pretty much. Although the battle sequences, like I said, are actually a lot more difficult. Like, I remember my first battle taking at least like 10 minutes, mainly because it just took forever, basically. But essentially, it's the same game, just a little bit more advanced, a lot better coloration at some points. There are some areas where it is actually a lot worse, but yeah. Oh, and the best part is, auto fire works in this game. So I can actually just keep it on auto fire, fast forward through the battle sequence, and eventually I'll win. Or at least I hope so. Yay, we won! Pax gain a level! Yay! Way to go, Pax! And unfortunately, though, the battle sequences just go on forever and ever. Until you lose, that is. Oh wow, we just barely won that. That's actually incredible. I'm only showing three gems. Oh wow, we were so close. We almost beat Draco. Or Mongo. Or Monko. But not this scene again. I honestly hate seeing this scene. It's just freaky. Here. Little toy here. Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Yay! So yeah, that's essentially Kandume Monsters. Now let's go ahead and check out Gem Monster or Little Monster. Little Monster is essentially the same thing as Gem Monster. I've actually played it a little bit, and it pretty much is the same thing, just translated. So just to save time, I'm actually just gonna be playing Little Monster. Alright. Go ahead and start. New game file. One day I found a tin can. Why did my brother hurt such a small monster? Don't worry, friend, I'll help you. Wait a sec. Who's that staring at me? Well, by the looks of it, it looks like a little whale. But it's probably talking to me specifically. Stag, will you take care of this monster for me? I'll explain later. First, let's revive him. That can you found changed gems into monster forms. I will use this healing gem to revive the monster my brother hurt. I have other gems which can be used to revive monsters. Each gem revives a different monster. Select a gem that can be placed in the can. And yeah, so we have various different gems that we can choose from. You really, choose one that you really want to be your partner. Because we have the power of emulators, we can actually save state. And look at all of these. I remember when I first tried this out, I can actually leave the link in the description. This is actually my second part on this one because I failed miserably in explaining the entire game. It was completely blind, but I felt like it wasn't really necessarily a good first impression. So anyway, yeah, this was the first one I grabbed. Which is a little whale thing with wings, which is cute. And then there's also this one, which is pretty much the mascot of this game. Just look how adorable that is! And then there's Nail. Which is just as adorable! And then Needle. There's Pax! And then there's this one. Which is what we've seen from that minigame. But I'm gonna choose Heal because this is the monster I kind of started out with. Okay, let me explain. Monsters require the gem's energy in order to live. This energy also gives monsters special powers. Then I had an idea. Gem battles! Competitions where monsters use gems for battle. No joke, it's a very popular pastime. Well, shall we have a battle then? An opponent will arrive once you select a gem. Alright, let's go ahead and punch, I guess. Mechanics in this game are different than the one in the other game. Ew. Anyway, as you can see, there's a lot. Well, first of all, there's freaking blood in this game, and second of all, there is the meters and attack times are really delayed. There's actually a reason for this. 2 XP, 1 coin / gain. Anyway, all the monsters strive to be the best, like no one ever was. The passion was my real test, the trainer was my cause. There are also monsters who like to break the gem battle rules. Unfortunately, my brother Cool Joe is one of them. Will you teach my brother a lesson? You appear both strong and capable. Here, take this gem. Rumor has it that there is a gem which can store star energy. Look for it during your travels. Samohan in Olive Town can tell you more. I'm busy running the battle arena. Gotta go! Oh yeah, and by the way, my name is Hot Joe. Bye. Get it? Cool Joe, Hot Joe. Anyway, so we have Koopy! So, as I mentioned earlier, that there is a different battle style compared to the first one. The first one was pretty much more or less a Tamagotchi type game, and this one is actually a little bit more focused on battling. You have options: move, item, get, gem, stat, and system. Love is basically the speed that your monster will basically move, and the less love it is, the less it'll pay attention or listen to you. So you gotta really take care of your monster here. If we were to go to the stats here, and then we press right, and then we get a press A to make it say a little something on there. We can also press enter and enter a new name here. I'm gonna call you Tessie. Anyway, so Tessie here. Oh, once we name it, its love goes down. I didn't realize that. That's unfortunate. But yeah, it weighs 5 pounds. I really don't like this font here, to be honest, because they did nothing to change the letters, or excuse me, they did nothing to change the numbers. They did keep the letters from the Japanese version of the game. They had to add in these lowercase letters, which they tried to make it look like the Japanese letter, or the uppercase letters, but they kind of failed at that, especially with this S here. I really don't like the way that they did this S. Anyway, yeah, its love is now at 10, which is very bad. We have no items. There's nothing to be found. And then we can edit our deck, which again, I really don't like how they just kept it as 3 letters when they could have easily made it 4 letters. Honestly, it is because these strange translations I don't really like, but yeah, we can also see Klutz here. We can also battle it. Yeah, that's just a small glitch in the game. Well, there's nothing much to do. Let's go to Olive Town. What a weak monster, you knew, right? Stop by my school and I'll help you out. This is where I train monsters. Get ready. Here are some tips. Feed your monster properly or it will die. Wow, that's pretty straightforward. But if you feed it too much, you will be fat and slow. A light monster is a fast monster. Love is also important. Ask it too much of the monster and it will stop listening to you. That's all for basic tips. Anything else? Deck. A deck consists of 20 gems, but only 4 gems can be in the gem area at once. That's all for the deck. Don't break the rules. Gem gem combinations can make you stronger or weaker. Plan carefully, then create your deck. Circle gem. Circle gem must be used to have an effect. Typically for attacks and recovery. Gems with this symbol are circle gems. Remember this. Square gems. Square gems must be the gem area to work. Must be in the gem area to work. Use to cut enemy damage or improve your attacks. Gems with this symbol are square gems. Alright, so that's all we can ask for it. The class fee is 10 coins. What? You don't have any coins? There's a shop in this town where you can sell gems for coins. Gems can be earned in battle. Dropped by Tanfield for a battle. Sure wish I had a coin for food. This game is super dark. So anyway, we can go to Tanfield. There's nothing here. Nothing here. Did Hot Joe send you to find me? Your battle skills won't improve by bounded by stupid rules. Watch out for the strength of my superb gem deck. Alright, kick! Ah man, Tessie is not gonna listen to me at all. Punch! Look at this guy. He's not even. He's pretty sad here. He doesn't. It doesn't feel right for him to be cheating so much. I lost. That was a bad battle. Your deck is too weak. See you. I'm going to keep training. You have to stop listening to my brother's advice. Understand? Look at this. Even the flowers don't like him. What a jerk face. Tessie turned back into a gem. Select a gem to revive. Which monster will appear? Take good care of it. And love has been cut in half. Great. Well, that kind of stinks. There's good shops here. Welcome to the good shop. How can I help you? Well, what can I buy for 1 coin here? I can buy a corn can. Oh wait, no, that says 16. I thought that was a G for a second. Like I said, this is some pretty bad text. You cannot sell unless you have more than 2 gems. Alright. Well, there's only one thing left to do, and that is the arena. Welcome, Tessie. This is the battle arena. Monsters can join 4 leagues here and fight it out. Join a league. Let's do C League because that sounds easy. Oh, what? Alright, fine, whatever. Let's go back to the tan fields, I guess. See if we can't. See if we can't get into a battle here. I still can't believe that there's blood in this game. I mean, that's just something that's like the last thing I would expect from a rated E game in America. I mean, seriously. Freaking blood in this game. It's like, what? So, basically you're saying, in order to continue playing this game, I gotta defeat these guys until I get to 10 coins. Okay then. I'm just gonna cut this out real fast. I just remembered that that one lady said that if we only have 2 gems, we can't sell anything. We have more than 2 gems, actually. So let's go ahead and sell some klutz gems. So really, we just needed to do 1 battle with them, but I guess more coins doesn't hurt. Alright. So let's go ahead and pay the, that one guy's fees. Thanks, now for a special election. Did you know that you can give items to monsters? When you do, sometimes they'll take you somewhere new. Good luck! Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Let's actually go to the shop. Let's see here. Let's start off with an orange. Yeah, let's just start off with this for now. Alright. That's cool. My love is completely destroyed. Anyway, it's alright. Anyway, so yeah, battle against the expert monsters. Each battle in the C League. This is the practice league. So winning isn't too hard. Relax and enjoy. Ready? First bout start. Oops, my bad. Alright, cool beans. Victory, good luck in the next bout. Second bout, start. Alright, good. I have the heal card right now. Or the heal gem, sorry. That's 2 wins. Keep it up. Third bout, start. Yep, this is pretty much the entire game here. I can understand why it wasn't really that popular. I mean, it's not as intense as the first game, which is very unfortunate. But you know, I will admit that it is actually an improvement compared to the way the first game was. But essentially, yeah. That is the game. So, apparently... Wait, hold on here. I never actually gotten this far in the game, to be honest. So, apparently, what's going on here is that the name of your creature is actually... So apparently the name of your creature is actually by, it's actually the can itself. That's actually kind of interesting. You know what? I kind of like the name that you're kind of default with. So yeah, that's Little Monsters, aka, or sorry, Little Monster, singular, aka Gem Gem Monster, aka Kandume Monster, aka Parfait Monster. I'm just gonna leave the title as the Monster series. No, I'll think of a title to fit all of this in, but essentially, yeah, that's the entire game. That's it, and I will be seeing you.